So joining us to dish about the red carpet hits and misses from last night's American Music Awards is the co-host of Page 6 TV, Bevy Smith. And our fashion expert friend, Lloyd Boston.
Yeah.
And of course, our fashion stylist friend, Shady Robert Verdi. All right, Robert, we're gonna start with Tracee Ellis Ross and her, she changed 10 times.
She did. She hit the red carpet wearing Stella
Love that.
McCartney in sequins. It's backless, fabulous. There's nothing easy about being Diana Ross's daughter and having to measure up to her style, her legendary style. But I think Tracee knocked it out of the park all night long.
Not every outfit.
I would say almost every
outfit.
one. Yeah.
Wendy, what didn't you love?
I didn't love every outfit. There was something very, I didn't like the one in the middle, right there.
The Giambattista
green. I'm sorry,
skirt?
I don't like the green one. I get the gold is an homage to her mom, and I love the feathery coat thing. That silver one, the second one, no. And
Really? I loved that one. That moved. I loved it. I thought it was grace on stage.
Well, here's how she gets over it, because she straddles the fence between couture and comedy.
Yeah.
So she can play that little Carol Burnett trick. We're not sure whether to like it or laugh.
Yeah.
So she always gets a pass, because she can have fun if it doesn't go over well.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that she knows how to do that, you know?
Yeah, she does.
And Wendy, there's that Giambattista Volley skirt, the tulle skirt, because underneath that fabulous skirt that probably costs over $5,000, there are Aldo boots that she's wearing that are derived from the Balenciaga collection. So the Balenciaga version of those boots are about $2,000, but in Aldo, you can get them for a fraction of the price.
I like the skirt, too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
and
so
she gave so much homage to her mother.
She did.
Especially that white jacket, the white suit that she wore.
Yes.
And she pulled the blouse out of the garage. Wouldn't you love to shop out of your mom's closet?
Yeah.
And that's from the special she did back in 1981 with Michael Jackson. So it was a really cool way to give a little wink to mom.
well, Bevy.
Yes.
Selena Gomez.
Oh, I love this. Now, we always think of Selena Gomez as like the American girl next door. So she went a little subversive. She chopped off the hair, she made it blonde, and then she put on that little Bad Sandy leather dress by Coach, which I love.
I love that, too.
Yeah,
I love
super
it.
cute. And you know what? It's an AMA, so you can have a little more fun. You can be a little more risque, and I thought that she did that for her level
She'll
of
always
risque.
be like a 12-year-old
I didn't like it.
girl
I
to
thought
me.
she looked like she was trying to be a single white female trying to look like Taylor Swift. I just didn't get it. I hate when I don't recognize the girl. I love when the girl changes, but I hate when you can't find her in her new look. And I thought that the earring was the wrong earring for the dress. I thought it was any girl's look.
Do you like the hair?
No.
I don't mind the hair. This is very young Madonna to me. Like, this is the age to do it. As long as she's not doing this when she's in her 50s and 60s, then it would be a problem. But right now, as a petite girl, it makes her legs look a mile long. That's a really smart trick.
Interesting. Haley Steinfeld. Lloyd?
I don't really know who she is in terms of music. I know she's done a few movies where I've seen her, but I thought this was sleek and chic, and I love that sharp shoulder. I'm not a big fan of the wet hair look, but she pulled it off the best of the night. And I think she's really working that kind of model body, very Kendall Jenner in a way. But she's doing it in her own way. I thought this was really sophisticated.
Yeah.
I mean, this is Mugler madness, darling. She wore this Mugler look so well. And again, she's another girl that you think of as very sweet, girl next door. And so I like the fact that she took a risk with this look.
Yeah, I think that this is a great nod to the 80s. The clothes we love, that sort of sharp shoulder from designing women and obviously from Mugler, but it looked fresh and modern. And it's hard to do that when you're a young girl without looking like you went to a garage sale.
And I like the makeup also.
Yeah.
I like the whole outfit.
Yeah.
Do it while you can.
Yeah.
Yes.
Before fat starts squeezing between, you know, areas. All right. Sierra, fresh off of the marriage to Serena. She was there.
Yeah.
Yes.
She was, how do you think she looks?
You know, it's a great dress, but it feels like there's something wrong with the proportion on her. It felt like a garbage bag with a belt on. And I love her, and she is such an amazing red carpet superstar, but I think that this is a dress that probably looked great in person, but just wasn't telegenic. It didn't hit the cameras right.
I thought that this gave you thick thighs saves lives, darling.
Yeah,
I thought she
her
looked like
legs
Miss
look really
Thickum.
good.
I thought that she looked like she was giving you Matrix madness, and I really like it. And I thought, again, it was proper for the AMAs because you can go a little more subversive. It's not as classy as the Grammys, and she definitely looks like a woman who's got a lot of coins. So kudos to her for spending her man's money.
I like the dress. I don't like the wet look hair on her.
I don't like the wet look hair. I mean, I would have snatched that up into a really high pony, you know, very Miss Venezuela, really high and tight. But I think also this probably looked amazing in person, but again, not photogenic. Yeah. And not that she's not photogenic. Yeah. She's a gorgeous girl, yeah. Great body. But I think, you know, oftentimes you have to blame the stylist because they have to tell the celebrity, look, this looks great in person, but let's take a few test shots and see how it looks on the camera.
I like her makeup, too. All right, Demi Lovato, who I would not have even recognized. Bevy, what do you think?
I thought that, you know what, Demi was coming here to do Sorry Not Sorry, and that's paying homage to the fact that she was been bullied all her life about her size, and then she was like the Empire Strikes Back darling. So I thought that this was a fabulous look because she was showing off her curves and showing the people that had bullied her over the years that she was not going to be ashamed of all that body, yaddy, yaddy. Good for her.
But she looks old and matronly.
But that's what Demi Lovato looks like. She looks old a lot of the time.
She looks like Demi Moore.
I know, darling. I know.
She does. She looks like Demi Moore. I agree with you. It's a matronly dress. It looks like something she's going to a wedding in. It nods to the Kardashians. It's not a look that feels unique in her own. It feels like it's referential to so many things.
But she's not a fashionista, though.
She has moments where she is, though.
Really? Yes. When? Please show me the looks later.
This takes me, you know, when you don't have to age yourself, why age yourself? This feels very telenovela vixen.
Oh. And what's wrong with that, Lloyd? No,
I mean, if you're on Telemundo, it's fine, but you're not, so.
And the hair, her hair is just a little too long.
Yeah,
for that.
Adam's family, yeah.
Yeah, anyway, so Nick Cannon, who, in my opinion, can do no wrong. I've thrown my hands up to it. I don't care. He looked fine to me, Robert. He looks fine.
No. Yes. Elizabeth Taylor is rolling over in her grave when she sees this. She's like, bitch stole my look. What I love about him is that he's such an amazing personality. He's so great on TV. He's a great-looking guy. He's got a great body. He could have the most fabulous clothing and look amazing in it. He's not the kind of guy who wouldn't look great in high fashion. I don't know why he chooses to do this kind of juvenile. Like, I don't get it.
But you know what? Here's the thing. He's all about peace and love. That's what his jacket says. He's already told us that the turban is very much a kind of spiritual moment for him, even though, to Lloyd's point earlier, it's very church lady store. I have some of those. I've worn them, but I love it.
What about the glasses? Because close up, they...
Bootsy Collins. I mean, he ripped that straight from the pages of Bootzilla. I mean, that is something that black men really know how to do. We take risks when it comes down to fashion.
And the beads?
Oftentimes, people don't understand at first, but then you see people knocking it off overseas, in Japan, in Iowa.
Yes,
so we're usually the people on the front lines taking risks. So I get where it comes from, but I think he's too old for these gimmicks.
You love him.
I never knew him until he came to our show, and he was here for the full hour, and then we spent time together afterwards. I gotta tell you something about this Nick Cannon. If you let him stare into your eyes long enough, and I don't care whether he's wearing bootsy glasses and a turban, your panties will drop. Woo! Okay? He's got a thing about him. He's got a thing about him, damn it, man. Okay, Lloyd, quickly, Pink, what'd you think?
Pink, you know, call Cyndi Lauper because she knows how to do this right. I don't think Pink got this right. I think this is the old Pink, and she's still driving it into the ground. You gotta evolve. This is not an evolution. This felt like a mistake.
Well, I thought that this was actually very not old Pink. She's not known for doing lady clothes. This is a very kind of lady look. I did not love it because I felt that Rihanna did it much better a couple of years ago at the Grammys. And this Jean-Baptiste Valli dress. Well, this is Monique Lillier on Pink, but I thought that Rihanna's version was much better.
Looks like a Christmas tree.
I feel like it's a very pretty dress, but Pink's image is too edgy. You know, you can't shave the sides of your head and scale buildings, you know, and you know, with a six-pack, and then want to be, you know, a cake topper at the AMAs.
I think what we love, like the girls we really love in fashion, show a lot of variety, but this just does not meet who we think she is.
You gotta keep it fresh. You can't be your own retrospective.
Yeah. Anyway, but thank you all for being here. Nice to see you again. For more information on my panelists, go to wendyshow.com.